Hi, living at Boulder vlog for March 8th, 2020, Sunday, 1:46 p.m. I didn't do my video yesterday because I, um, I was too busy with my project. So let me tell you about the new project I'm on. And this is going to keep me from doing anything other than my computer for like 5 more days. The last project that I did, which made me take time off from exercising, was the Garmin stuff, making the Garmin routes. And then I made a page for it on my website, 100 Garmin routes. And that's exactly how many you can put on the computer, by the way. I made 105 because went over, but yeah, so that's good. Andre, I pretty much have as many as that's on my list. So then I knew that when I was done with that, there was this one other thing that I wanted to check because there's this, one other element to my training that has to do with listening to stuff on the book. So, but I wasn't able to because the last time I tried, and I think this was like 2 years ago or something. I think I was going to try and do it back in 2017. I think it was like 3 years ago. It's to put files, MP3 files, because I already collected them all. But then I lost them, but then I put it back on. Of all the books, audiobooks that are on my website. The ones on LibriVox, most of them are on LibriVox, and then I can use Kindle. I have little Kindles for the other ones. And but my phone, in 2017, my phone wasn't able to read the files. Like, it would say people would have to repeat themselves every 3 seconds. So if you go into a book, you'd be like, "Hi, this is the history of France, and then when they went to the," and every single file did that. No matter, at first it was okay, and then I called Apple, and they're like, "I don't know, maybe make it smaller." I tried it with little itty bitty files, and like everything was doing it. So it was basically not workable. So I had to get the program audiobooks. If I wanted to listen to audiobooks on my phone, you get their app, and then you choose a book, and then you have to download it, and then you can hear it, and that was working. So I was like bummed, but oh well, whatever. But then I decided today, because they've done a bunch of updates on the phones instead. So I figure, let's try it. Let's look at it and see if you can, if it works. And so I drug one over because I already had the folders already on my phone. I created the folders first, so I knew which ones I wanted, which I needed, and I dragged one on, and lo and behold, it read it. It was working. La 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 la. Person on the LibriVox is reading it, and I'm like, oh my god, shang. So I start dragging them, but then I ran out of space after I put a few on, and so, but I was deleting them, the older ones, because then I realized that what I had on before were MP3 file. But I realized from creating some that I hadn't done before, I was doing it with the QuickTime program. And QuickTime does it conveniently and quickly as long as they're not too big. But it makes them in this new file that I didn't even know existed called the M4A. And it's 3 times smaller than MP3, which means, I can put 3 times the space. So I tried to delete a bunch of times. It wouldn't delete out of the other ones out of the trash bin from the Files app. So I called Apple, and they said, oh yeah, they know about that. They'll probably fix it in the next update. So just wait. But anyway, after I deleted a bunch of times, it said a bunch of stuff was in there, 517 things, but it said I had 212 gigabytes free. I deleted all the MP3 files off of there. So 212 gigabytes free to just try and put all of these audiobooks that I collect on my website. Oh my God, it might actually work. Because I already edited the files, like I got them off the LibriVox, but in LibriVox they give me in little chapters, like lots of them. But I already edited them all together, fused them together for most of them. So all I have to do is just convert those and then drag them onto my phone. And so that's what I did. I bought this program for $67 called UniConverter, and I actually drug like 900 files on there to work, and it managed to do 268 of them before it crashed. So, and then I did a few more. So, but then I fell asleep. That was kind of a bummer because I wanted to go sleep and then wake up and have them all converted. But that's fine because it converts fast enough. So, what I'm going to do right now for the next like 5 days, hopefully I won't take too long, but I'm going to, the ones that I haven't done, because maybe half of them I didn't do, I don't know, but I'll create, I'll fuse together with QuickTime, and then and that takes a while. And then once it's fused together, it fused together in M4A, and then I transfer it over to my phone, and then I convert the other ones, and yeah, and then just transfer them over, and then fill my phone up, and hopefully before my phone gets totally filled up, I will have put all the books on my phone. That'd be amazing, because the way that if the way that the files program works is really simple. Is you just hit play, and it just plays it for the rest of the book. So you know how long a book is, and you just hit play and you go. But if you get bored of the book or whatever, you just hit stop and you back out, and then when you hit play again, it picks it up where you dropped off again. So it has you can still try to work through the books, and so this is gonna, and now that everything's on my phone, I can just choose right away, like automatic, like spontaneously. All right, which book is gonna match which ride? Because that's on my phone too, and I'll have, like, I think I have all that already set up on my computer, and I'll set it up some more slowly. I won't get obsessed with it, but I am gonna just sit here on the bed, and work on this, getting these on my phone, because I've been trying this for years. And finally, finally, technology's here. So yeah, it's awesome. We're gonna put on, yeah. So then, yeah, and then I can get going. Be like, okay, let's do this book. Start. Okay, start the ride and go. So yeah, I think I'll put the link below of the page that I made from Garmin. But yeah. So that's what I'm gonna get really stoned right now, and then and yeah, and then try to transfer again to go. Alrighty, hopefully I'll be done before too long. Peace out.